Hello, and welcome back to Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Today, we go back to the Red Tooth's Observatory.
Mount Redtooth, its top littered with man-made eyes that stare into the endless depths of space. Tonight, the champion of light will depend on them to pick out a message from the ether.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Nope, I have to use my thing. Yeah, that's the stuff. I have to use my buttons, otherwise it doesn't count. Okay.
As history repeats itself, the man remembers the patterns. He knows that he needs the missing part for the telescope.
I better find Dr. Meadows' car. That's where the camera should be.
Was her car open though? I guess it was. Yeah, you do that. I'm going here. Maybe I'll take care of them first. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, now that's the stuff. Now, inside. For a radio show.
Oh, praise be. You guys are coming through for me. A pretty little light just started blinking on my board here, and that means there's a caller out there. You know, when the hours stretch into eternity like this, when it feels like I'm stuck in a rut and just reliving the same endless night over and over again, I feel genuinely touched by someone actually reaching out to me, breaking the monotony. I just want you to know that it really matters to me. Caller, you're on the air.
You suck, Eddie!
Did you know that this is my dream job? True fact.
Well, alright, someone was angry, cool. Open? Oh yes, please. I'll take this. I would like to pick up, yes, the magnum ammo, now that's the stuff. And this as well, yes. Alright, we got all the good stuff. Now, I don't remember which way her car is, but I think I want to go around anyway to find all the pages. If I remember correctly, and I did check this time, there's supposed to be 7 pages around here. I think. I may remember that wrong. And a 1.
When Dr. Rachel Meadows got the call from Michael, telling her to hurry to the observatory, she didn't waste any time. It had been a nice party. She'd had a good time, but her social life would always play second fiddle to the mysteries of space. Michael never showed up, of course. He pulled over at the wrong rest stop. She never even thought about him at the time. The phenomenon in the sky above her was too fascinating.
Well, I guess you literally have the stars sending radio signal or whatever kind of signal they're sending. That's gotta be pretty impressive. Alright. Oh, and lucky me, this is where a car is, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. You know what? I'm a complete idiot. There is literally a star on my map telling me where I'm supposed to go. Well, you know. This channel is still called the Noob Jam. Still no mistake that I make mistake. Man, I love this weapon. It is really cool. And a 2.
After my disappearance, they thought I was dead. I might as well have been. I know it's been 2 years. I know Alice has moved on. I've tried to find a way back to her, back to my life, but escaping the dark place is almost impossible. Time does strange things here, but dreams and radio signals can pierce the veil between the worlds. I catch glimpses and echoes of the world. Sometimes I send messages out. I can only pray that they hear them.
Now, I know there is one weapon crate up there where I can get something. I think it's a combat shotgun, or maybe it's an assault rifle. I don't remember. We'll see. We'll see what it is. Ooh, 2 pages. Yeah, push me, why don't you, jerk? Now. And a tree.
Stories come naturally to us. We can't help it. There are many different worlds, many competing realities within our heads, fueled by books, television, even barely remembered childhood tales. There's an endless supply of fictional concepts more familiar to us than anything or anyone real. We have a far greater connection to the fictional characters we know and love than the random people we pass on the street. Our destinies and inspirations are shaped by lies, myths, and fables.
Alright. I'm not gonna contradict the man, but you know. Wait. Isn't there a weapon crate here somewhere?
I should find the camera before I talk to her.
Yeah, but... weapon crate though. Anyway, there was a page back there. At least I saw the blink of a page when I was back there. And there it is. And here's the weapon crate. Do I have 40? I do not. I thought so too. 40 is at the end of the game. And that's number 4? 5? I already
The
lost
Taken may
count.
well be the tool the darkness favors over any other. At some point, they used to be human, but whatever humanity they once had is long gone. Now they're just shells covered and filled by darkness. The Taken Mr. throws at me are more grotesque and varied than the ones I first encountered in Bright Falls. But I know how to deal with them. I'd be lying if I said they don't frighten me. But I've survived worse. I can't let them stop me.
So wait, is there no, there's no symbol on the minimap for these, unfortunately. But I know there's another one somewhere that I can probably use. Well, I don't know where it is and I'm not gonna worry about it too hard, but it exists somewhere. So let's quickly check this way, because last time there was one behind the observatory. Just to be safe. And also I was thinking about this is that it makes a lot of sense for this Alan Wake series to just be more action-packed now. Because at the beginning he didn't know what he was doing in the first game, you know? Like he just discovered he could do this with his flashlight and he could shoot things. But now he's 2 years into this, you know? So it makes sense that he would know what's happening. And he would be better equipped to deal with it. So I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. I don't know if gameplay wise this is the best choice they ever made. I like it at the very least. I don't know if there's some people out there that hate it, but I don't know. A little bit more action. It's kind of nice. And you're going down. Okay. And I went all the way around. So except for up there, I have visited everywhere. I'm pretty sure. And I think we're missing one page still that we can find out there. Because one of the pages we're gonna find is gonna be the one that the nice lady is gonna give us. Okay, you here. Could you stop hiding in a corner, please? And you go down. There it is. Yeah, because the last one we're gonna find is this one, the new reality fragment or something, I think.
There are places where our world is worn thin, and another reality brushes against ours. One such site is Cauldron Lake near Bright Falls, Washington. But there are others. That other reality is dark, vast, and malleable, always in flux. In its depths dwell vast forces and alien energies. They're dangerous. But in one of these places, if you know how, you can channel the power of that place and use it to shape reality.
And I just remember something very interesting and very important, but first, give it to me. I don't know how good it is compared to my my incredible weapon that I had, but we'll see. It's probably better, right? Okay. And I think I just saw the blink of a page somewhere here. Yeah.
The darkness rose from the depths of Cauldron Lake and took Alice. It needed words. It needed me to write its way into our world. She was leverage, a hostage. I complied, but with a twist. I put in a loophole that gave me a chance to fight back. I was hunted by shadowy enemies, but I faced the darkness. I fought it with light. I drove it back. I saved Alice, but it came with a cost. I was trapped in the dark place below Cauldron Lake.
And now you escaped here. But yeah, the tidbit that I find super interesting is remember last time we were here? We listened to a song that was... No, it wasn't here. It's in the next area. It's at the drive-in, right? We heard the song Balance Slay the Demon, right? Oh. Well, I have a hunting rifle, so you know, you do what you want, but... Don't... Get out of here. Yeah. Balance Slay the Demon. At some point in the song, there's a place where they start speaking backward. Oh my god, this man flew into space. And when they start speaking backward, now I'm trying to remember what they say exactly. They say, the story will begin anew in a place called Ordinary. I believe that's what they say. And if you know the next game in this series, well, it's not necessarily it's not an Alan Wake's game, but okay, can you come to me here? No. Oh, I kind of wish he would appear on me or next to me. But yeah, if you know the next game made by Remedy, you know exactly what this Ordinary is. And this is a game I'm gonna play, actually. It is, of course, Control. Oh man, I like when game kind of tie it together, but without you knowing at the time, you know?
It's you! How dare you! No, wait. It isn't you, is it? I suppose you'd better come in. I'll unlock the door.
Thanks.
Alright. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the minimap and I'm seeing the cache of ammo, but it's the one upstairs. My bad. Oh.
I know what you're thinking. Evil twin, supernatural powers. But most of the time, I just like to keep things basic. I want you to understand that. Like this. Need to get your hands dirty? No batteries, no moving parts, just physics. That's technology you can depend on. It's a classic. Speaking of classics, you need to be careful with this one, though. If the victim suddenly twists, you might end up cutting yourself. It's not really a workhorse, but I'm a sucker for this style. Now this is more like it. You've got slip-resistant grip. Believe me, you really want that traction once you're wrist deep in somebody. The blade's stiff enough so it won't open by accident in your pocket, but it's still really easy to open with just one hand. Now that's a big thing for me. I know what you're thinking. It's too big, too heavy. But sometimes you just need the extra oomph. If you're talking intimidation, this is gonna do the job. Also great for dismemberings and whatnot. You know, the messy jobs. I can't tell you how many things I've MacGyvered with this stuff. Okay, now guns. Not a big fan. I mean, how are you supposed to really connect with somebody with a bullet? I want you to understand that. I take pride in what I do. We can't both be worthless hacks, can we?
Well, alright then. That was disturbing as always. That's cool.
You'll have to forgive me, but this feels very strange. It seems like this has all happened before.
Yep.
I have the replacement part for your telescope, Doctor.
All right. Let's get it installed.
On it. Well.
I think we can give this a go, although I have this strange feeling that something will
Don't
go
start
wrong.
it up yet. There's a problem with the coolant system.
Yes, that's right. I remember. All right, let me think. If they're sabotaging it, they'll be at the primary coolant pipe outside. If you can secure it, we should be ready to pick up the signal. That is why you're here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'll take care of it.
Before you go, if you have the time, I'd appreciate if you came up here and explained a few things. All of this is very strange to me.
I'll be happy to. So we are caught on a time loop, and I have lost my beaver. And that's a problem.
Hello.
I don't quite know what's going on, but I seem to remember having had this encounter before.
It's not deja vu, Doctor. This has happened before. We're caught in a time loop.
That's utterly insane. How could that be?
I can't really explain it. I suppose I could call it magic.
I don't believe in magic.
Neither do I, but I can't argue with what I've experienced. Listen, what matters now is the signal. The last time we only caught a part of it. I need the rest of it. Whether you believe me or not, you want to look into this as much as I do, right?
Yes. All right.
I realize that you have trouble believing this.
That's an understatement. I can't deny that what you say resonates with me on some level I don't pretend to understand. But for all I know, I'm simply delusional.
But it's not just you. I've experienced the same thing as you. Doesn't that prove something, at least?
Maybe. On the other hand, given your appearance, and the fact that you're trying to convince me that I'm not insane, perhaps you're merely a hallucination that accompanies my delusions.
You're not having a psychotic episode, Doctor. For what it's worth, I'm a skeptic by nature. I completely understand your reluctance to believe me.
There are people caught so deep in their psychosis that they retroactively manufacture memories and beliefs that conform to the situation at hand.
Sure, but you have to stop second-guessing yourself at some point, if you want to get something done.
Alright. Well, nice talk, I guess. I'll take a peek around. There's nothing interesting. Chair? Is that what this is? A book about chair? Alright, fair enough. Strange, but I kind of want to give it a read. Anyway, to the Bermuda system. And yes, I have not forgotten. It is stupid, it is dumb, and it is mine. No one can take it away from me. What would be the fastest way to go where I want to go? This way? Probably this way. Do I take fall damage? Now that's the question I have. Oh, hi. Oh, you calm down. Stop it. Oh, I can one-shot you guys. Well. And it's also very, very precise. I like it. Oh, everyone's in, huh? Alright. You calm down, all of you. Oh boy. Okay, I need this one to stop. Yep. My gun is very strong. Oh well, that would fix the problem. Yeah, and in this game, flashbang no longer kills, which is kind of sad. You know, if I had reacted faster, I could have totally used the...
These beams hate the light, am I correct? You should be able to turn on the lights and secure the area that way.
Oh, here. Good chunk.
Doctor, can you hear me? I think we're good to go.
All right, I'll start looking for the signal. Please, head back.
I guess they didn't like that.
Oh, they let go of the car. Cool. Well, I approve of this. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if I was smarter, I would have used this bad boy.
He's trying to kill me.
Alright, you guys chill. I mean, I know it's not the smartest thing to use right now, but...
Shit. Wrong way.
Ow! Oh my lord. this way. You know what? I'll be safe in the light. Just run. Just run. No. Alright, don't run then. I'm so close to being dead, that's not good. Don't hide in the bushes. I know there's one more of you. I don't know where. He may have fell. That's possible. Oh, I regenerated my health a little bit. Doc, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Okay.
It's working. Please, come up here.
I'm on my way. Yup. Oh, that was weird. I never noticed that the entire platform was shifting.
You find the signal?
Yes, I don't think it's quite the same thing we had, the last time. Still, we're definitely picking it up.
Are we getting the complete signal now?
I'm afraid not. Take a look at it yourself. I'm printing out a hard copy now. I'd like to ask you a question or two before that, though. If you don't mind.
Shoot!
What's on your mind, Doctor?
Most people would find these events extremely disturbing, provided that they survive these creatures, that is. You seem to be quite adept at dealing with the situation. Why is that?
Yes, I was involved in... It's a complex story. I was in this small town, and a horrible thing from another dimension kidnapped my wife and manipulated me into writing this horror story that came true. I learned to fight it with light, and I managed to contain it and free my wife. But I was trapped in its world.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. So, I'm used to reality working in strange or even impossible ways. And I fought these things, not exactly like this, but close enough for a good while now. Of course, I have certain advantages.
Anything else?
Was there anything else?
What did you mean when you said you have advantages?
At the risk of sounding like a lunatic, reality is much more fluid than people think. It can be influenced.
I didn't take you for a mystic.
I'm not. I'm a writer. And under certain conditions, I can, for lack of a better word, rewrite reality. Change things.
That's absurd.
But it works.
Assuming I believe this, why don't you simply, I don't know, write yourself some superpowers?
It's not quite that simple. You need to follow certain laws of drama, I suppose. You need to think about consistency and symbolism. Often what you write isn't anywhere near as important as what you imply. There are things out there that will take advantage of your mistakes.
You really believe in this?
Don't look at me like that. You've experienced some of this yourself.
I will gladly admit that something exceedingly strange is going on. But this idea that you're somehow altering reality with your writing is ridiculous. You're essentially saying you're controlling my actions. Leaving aside the rational arguments against this, what gives you the right?
Well, it's more like having a destiny. A path you're on. You're not aware of it, but there it is. If somebody changes it, what difference does it make? It's what every writer does. If you write something that affects one of the characters, they don't really know about that.
I'm not a character. Are you saying that it's all right to take advantage of someone if they aren't aware of it?
Look, all I meant was that if you're genuinely making all your own decisions, and those decisions lead to whatever destiny you have, what practical difference does it make?
I suppose that depends on whether our destinies are determined by things like physics and probabilities, or natural reality, which is presumably neutral and impartial, or by some kind of an intelligence. If it's the latter, that intelligence makes choices based on some criteria. If we suffer as a result of those choices, there's a moral and ethical element involved, regardless of whether we're aware of its manipulations. Wouldn't you agree?
You're taking this very well. I thought you'd be hangry.
I suppose I would be if I thought you could actually do this.
Why all of you showing me your butt every time you're done talking to me? Is this something I'm not getting here? Am I misinterpreting signal? What's happening? You know what? I'll take your butt as a get out of here, and I'm gone.
Another printout. Another signal fragment. The message is still not complete, but it's another piece of the weapon he has built against his adversary. Mere words on a piece of paper, but in the right hands, they will hold back the darkness.
That they will. But they will do that next time. But he's gonna have something to say in a second, so I'm not gonna interrupt him.
The last time the man came to the drive-in, it did not end well. He hopes to avoid that fate this time. He hopes that what he has brought with him to this place is enough.
Well, I brought a magnum, so that should help. But anyway, I'm gonna stop it right here. So like always, leave a like, a dislike on the video, tell me what you thought about it, and subscribe, that would help a great deal. And also there's a bell to ring, but do whatever you want with that. And with all that said, I bid you a glorious day, and I'll see you on the next episode of Alan Wake American Nightmare. Bye bye.